Hi, my name is Jeff Puckett, and I'm the founder of Hope for the Long Haul Ministries. I've been in the transportation industry now since 1991. My experience includes driving, safety, education, and operations. I started as an over-the-road truck driver, became an over-the-road truck driver trainer, moved from there into an academic position, and then into a fleet management position in operations, all with the same company. Moving on from those experiences, I became an area risk manager for one of the largest dry van companies in the United States. Having a heart for the open road, though, I decided to go ahead and buy a truck and move back into the arena of over-the-road trucking. After a time, I decided being away from home, it wasn't really what I was looking for, so I moved my truck to a Northeast regional trucking company based out of Camp Hill. And was there for about 3 years when my truck decided to retire. So from there, I moved back into a company position with a freight hauling company, which is where I am currently. With all that being said, what brought me to where I am now is a remarkable set of events. Driving over the road put a ton of strain on my relationship with my wife. I wasn't the husband she deserved, nor was I the father I should have been for my daughter. Basically, I was a self-absorbed, self-centered pagan. I made some decisions that should have ended my relationship with my wife, with my entire family. As a matter of fact, I was looking for a reason, desperately seeking the opportunity to exit life, because I was tired of facing the consequences of my actions. So, what I didn't realize was I had a praying wife. She was praying that God would touch my heart, make things evident to me, show me who I was. And on September 30th, the year 2000, he did just that. I was driving through Minnesota, and as the country and western music station I was listening to began to fade, I reached up and I hit the scan button on my radio. It landed on what I thought was a talk radio station, and there was a man on there talking about what it meant to be a godly father. I listened to him, and I agreed primarily with everything he said. Which is kind of funny, I guess. Next up was a man talking about what it meant to be a godly husband and a man seeking after God's own heart. As I was listening to his presentation, my radio station started to fade again. And in God's providence, just outside of Menominee, Wisconsin, I was driving up to a rest area, which I pulled into and sat there and listened to the rest of that presentation. After he was finished, he led the members of the Promise Keepers rally that I was listening to into a prayer of dedication. And after hearing that, I got up out of my driver's seat, went into my sleeper, and prayed that God would save me. I confessed my sins, asked him to forgive me, and at that point put my trust in Jesus Christ, not only as my Savior, but as my Lord. What began that night was a remarkable journey. At times it's difficult, and I've had difficulties with people in my life because of my journey. But on other occasions it's been remarkably joyous. So now in my journey, I've been fortunate to understand who God is. Not fully, mind you, but through his revealed word. Not only who he is to us, but who we are to him. Just so you know, my relationship with my wife has been fully restored. And I want to thank you for spending this time getting to know me. I hope this ministry is a blessing to you. And let me finish by saying, God bless and drive safe out there. I certainly do appreciate the job that you do for us.